Namaste, I'm Dr. Robert, and my subject for today is representations of truth. The text that I am employing is a phrase from a hymn of the Rg Veda. It's the first mandala, hymn number 164, and part of verse number 46. And it goes this way. Ekam sat vipra bahudha vadanti. And one way it can be translated is, the truth is one, the wise speak of it in many ways. But let's examine that phrase a little more carefully. Ekam sat is very straightforward. It means the truth is one. Of course, it could also mean one is true or one is truth. So there is both a focus on truth and a focus on that unity, Unitarianism, united quality of truth being unique. There is a unique truth, the truth of, you can call it Satchidananda or Satyamritam Brahat, but it is that truth that is beyond all characteristic, all name, all form, etc. So there is one truth. Vipra is a word we'll come back to in a moment. Bahudha, bahu means many. Bahudha actually means more like on many occasions, a little bit less than in many ways. On many occasions, meaning that when they have been inspired in a particular way at a particular moment, those vipras will discuss truth in a particular way. Vadanti means they speak, or they are spoken through, that the truth speaks through them, expresses itself at that moment in the particular way that is closest to truth in the context of that time, that space, and the causative factors, the karmas, that have led to that expression of truth, that vakya, at any particular moment. Then we come to the word vipra. And vipra is used to mean someone who is very knowledgeable, who's very wise, but literally it means someone who trembles. And it's not just a matter of trembling in the face of supreme reality. It's a matter of being so filled with prana, so filled with shakti, that your nervous system is trembling with that shakti. It's, in this context, useful to be aware that that word vipra is very similar to the word vibration. So these are people who are vibrating. They're vibrating with that reality. They're vibrating with that tremendous experience of that shakti. So a vipra is not someone who has just read a bunch of books and listened to a bunch of lectures and concocted a bunch of words and then is delivering these words in Vaikari Vani. A vipra is someone who is experienced, who is acting as a vehicle for that truth, someone who is directly connecting to the truth. May not quite have got to the point where he or she is a brahmana. That means someone who has become completely aligned with Brahman, with the supreme reality, but who has at least got to the point that he or she can serve, however temporarily, as a vessel, a vehicle for that supreme reality. So those who are able to be vehicles for that reality, who can act, therefore, to allow that reality to speak through them, at different times, in different places, what comes out through them will be different because that truth is specific for that moment, that time, that place, that causation, even though the truth is one. And that is the fundamental meaning of that phrase, ekam sat vipra bahudha vadanti. This is Dr. Robert, wishing all of you Sat, Chit, and Ananda.